Associate Professor of Political Science at Long Island University in Brooklyn, and she joins me now from New York. Thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World. So, do you think Representative Rashida Tlaib should have taken this trip?
The most American thing Representative Tlaib did was turn it down. The most democratic thing she did was actually turn it down and not go. Because think about what she's being asked to do. She's being asked to choose either human rights and freedom or visiting her grandmother and her homeland. Now, to put it in that context, that you will be allowed in, however, you will be silenced. You will be allowed in only as a humanitarian visit. When Rashida Tlaib enters Palestine or enters the territories, she's entering as a U.S. Congresswoman. Now, for a congressperson to be silenced by an ally and says you are only allowed to enter if you remain silent is not just antithetical to the relationship between the United States and Israel, but it's also antithetical to what it means for a sitting congressperson to visit an ally. And for the conclusion to be, yes, you can come in but be silenced, is really asking a U.S. congressperson to choose either human rights and dignity or visiting her family.
And was it at all a surprise to you, Israel's decision and also Trump's?
So apparently President Trump had pressured Prime Minister Netanyahu to decline the entry of two congresswomen, two sitting U.S. congresspersons. And so we also have to put it in the context of what's happening in the United States. This happened a day after a prison guard tried to murder Jewish anti-ICE protesters, the same day that President Trump tried to weaponize anti-Semitism in his racist attack against Representative Tlaib and Ilhan Omar. Now, during that very same rally, Jewish members of the audience started chanting, "Jews will not be used." And so what we're starting to see in the United States is the continued weaponization of anti-Semitism from President Trump. And is it surprising that this is happening? Unfortunately, no. But what is surprising is that our president would pressure another world leader who is our ally to not allow two sitting congresswomen, elected representatives, to enter an allied country.
And do you think this stance by Trump and also Israel's decision upon it, it has received enough reaction in the U.S.?
What we're seeing, not just from presidential candidates, but from members of Congress all over, is the highlighting of what Palestinians go through every single day. And so the unintended consequence might be positive in that for the first time we're seeing the highlighting of the regime and how it treats Palestinians and how it treats American Palestinians trying to enter and visit their homeland. And so the juxtaposition of choosing human rights and dignity and American ideals versus silence in order to see your family is what's being highlighted today.
Well, we do have to wrap it up here, but thank you very much, Dalia Fahmy.